Hello. Hello, everyone. I just wanted to come on here to do a quick little update. Obviously today we didn't do the podcast. So hi. So we're gonna do the podcast tomorrow actually, and I'm gonna try and schedule that with the thumbnail and everything today so that it's already up there for tomorrow. Also on Friday, I am going to do a dual stream interview with Lindsay Valandry. If anybody is aware of who she is or not, she talks a lot about addiction and recovery. And I thought it would be a really good conversation to have from like her perspective on parenting with also going through addiction, and then me having to be the child with two addict parents. So that I'm really looking forward to, because I've not really had like full-on discussions with people about really how I felt. Well, publicly, like obviously people around me know exactly how I felt about my parents, and it's very complex. Addiction is complex. Being the person addicted is there's so let me gather my thoughts. The way I look at it is I have a lot of compassion for people who are going through addiction, but we also have to recognize that we need more support in addiction recovery and helping people get the help that they need. And it may be lifelong, it may not have to be lifelong, but I wish that there had been something more done with at least my mom. So yeah, we're going to get into all of those fun details on Friday. I think we're going to do it around 1 p.m. Oh, shoot, I have to like double check with her. 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know if she knows that I meant 1 Pacific Standard Time, because I think she's in a different time zone. But yes, so those are the few updates. I am excited to start trying to schedule some more podcasty things over here, and just get more conversations going, more education about various topics. The podcast I did with Mama and John Van Geest is more like a fun type thing. And yes, it can be educational, but we also go through things like, the Lizzie Borden case or something like that. Things that, have already been discussed a million times, but maybe we can put our own spin on it. Things that are a little bit more fun to discuss versus like super heavy conversations. So with that, I'm also going to see if anybody wants to schedule anything with me on my podcast. If you have a story, trauma, healing, anything related to that, I would love to have conversations. Also, on the fun, cozy corner, we do a lot of talking about creation, not creation as in like Christian creation, but creation of like, anything, making crafts, DIYing stuff. If you are a creator and have your own channel, if you have something that you like make, like, let's discuss that. Let's discuss music, film, art, all those things. So yeah, I'm going to start trying to put together themes and see if like people want to come on for that. Because a long time ago, I started doing that and I only did one episode. I called it the Creator Corner, and I wanted to do more. and it just never happened. So yeah, that is, because I want this to be a variety channel and, be able to do things that aren't always heavy, and you don't always have to like think too deeply about, like when I do my Sims plays, when I do chill nights, like sometimes we just need that chill. But anyway, again, those are the few updates. Tomorrow is the podcast with Mema and John McGeast. Look for that scheduled on our channels. And Friday will be my talk with Lindsay Valandri. Oh my God. Names are so, until I have to repeat it like a million times to get in my head. Oh, also I redarkened my hair. No more pink bangs, no more pink undercut, because I'm going to try and grow some of this out. I'm not sure how sensory friendly that's going to be for me. Oh, it's all over here. So, I mean, this entire channel is just going to have different playlists. So like the Cozy Corner, the Creator Corner, and Healing Together podcast. So those are like the three factions of what is here. And I'm going to start trying to be more up to date with getting the playlists made if people want to go back into a specific playlist. So there's a lot of things that I have to do on this channel. Maybe I can get Aria's help, or if anybody wants to help me like develop anything for this channel, I'm always, for, helping out independent artists. A lot of the stuff that I use for my channel, I get from like artists I customize stuff with, or I pay them like for a pre-made pack on Etsy. I've had people help me make my profile picture, these little logos that I put in the corner. And I do a lot of my own stuff too, but I also like to come to other artists and be like, hey, do you have any ideas? Do you want to collaborate on anything? Or, hey, can I float you like $50 to make something for me? Like, I love helping people who are artists. So yeah, those are my ideas, and I'm going to not have as many for the rest of the year, but how am I going to do this? So basically I only have like a few weeks left here. So I can't schedule too many before I leave for Pennsylvania. But once I get to Pennsylvania, I can schedule more. And the only thing that will take me off of my channel for a bit is the direct holidays, because I will be in Pennsylvania and then Virginia. And that's going to be around Christmas time. So then there's that. And I think Keela said that someone on here was trying to put together like a Thanksgiving thing. So we can all like have, a not lonely Thanksgiving. So hopefully I get updates on that soon and I can let you guys know. Other than that, after the year is over, I'll be back, I think, the second week of January. And then I have to make sure that I get everything together for school that I need. And then I have to start packing to move. So I will be able to schedule things within all of that. And I'll know more of my schedule when it gets closer to that time. So anyway, those are the few things that I'm trying to do. And I'm going to ask you guys to keep holding me accountable. If you see me disappear for any length of time, maybe poke at me and be like, are you okay, Mandy? We miss you. Like, keep me going, guys. This is why I come here. This is why I love doing this, because you guys are here to like do the interactions with me, and we can play off of each other's ideas. We can have really good conversations that are much needed. So I think that would be great for the people who are struggling with that. Yes, with the holidays. I'm going to a soup kitchen. Oh, cool. I mean, not cool that you have no family, but cool that you're going to a soup kitchen. I mean, if you know much about me, I don't have a whole lot of family, like biological family that I even talk to. So I'm quite alone a lot of the times on holidays with that regard. But I do have a chosen family. And so I've just, stuck with them. And usually Thanksgiving, we have an orphans Thanksgiving over at my friend's place. Last year they didn't want to do it. They wanted to be alone. Hopefully we do it this year. And then I can also still jump in on the Thanksgiving thing that's going to go on here or on the internet, on the YouTubes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, like we can all be each other's chosen family and help hold each other accountable, make sure that we can not accountable for like bad things, but like if someone's struggling, like we can help be like pick them up and be like poke poke, hey, how are you doing out there? That's what I try to do with my friends that I can privately message. I'll just start sending out people memes just to know that like, hey, I'm thinking about you. That's how I do my little communications, because sometimes I don't even want to have conversations, but I still don't want people to think that I'm ignoring them. So yeah, I like to go poke people and be like, hey, I'm still alive. Are you still alive? What's going on? Yeah, holidays are always hard for people. And I think when we grow up with bad childhoods and maybe don't have like a family to speak of, or a family that is trustworthy to hang out with or talk to or open up to, that's where, places like here, like over at Mental Health Matters, over at Zamina's, like we can have these more open conversations, but also make sure that there's positive support and positive healing going out there. And it's not a struggle session, and it's not, a chat where you're going to come up against trolls and bullies. There's a reason why we like to keep, trolls and stuff out of these types of chats. It's because the people who come in here want the support. And I don't think it's wrong to kick out people who are going against that. We need people to have places where they can go for that casual support in between their therapy sessions, whatever you need. And even though I struggle with my own mental health and my stuff, I'm always trying to be there for as much as I can for other people. And so if you ever reach out to me and I don't have the spoons, I will let you know. And I will do what I can to give you any resources or find you someone else to speak to if like you need to speak to someone in the moment. Because whether we do need to be there for each other, but we also need to be there for ourselves and make sure that we're at our best and we're not overextending ourselves to help every single person, if that makes sense. I've had to when it comes to like social work and advocacy, and everybody knows that they can go to you and they trust you, you still have to know that that is just one person and they can't handle everything coming at them at once. Not all the time. Like I've been pretty good at positively, compartmentalizing my shit. That's what I'm learning through EMDR. And so I'm able to if something triggers me, I'm able to now start calming myself down in the moment in order to make sure that I'm okay to help the person that needs me. So I think that's the biggest thing in these types of spaces is what I call compassion fatigue. Teachers go through it, social workers go through it, anybody that's helping people, especially people who have massive trauma, it does take a toll. Any mental health professional knows that they need to also take care of themselves and put up those boundaries. And even though you're not paying to talk to someone, getting support out of these groups, it's still kind of a job. Like, I don't think of it as like my job to do this, but I volunteer myself to help those who feel alone, because I know what it's like to feel alone, and I don't want others to feel that. And so, yeah, I will try to be there for people as best as that I humanly can in the moment. So if you ever need to reach out and you don't know my email, I'm going to type it in here real quick. I just feel like I am all over the place today. I have so much on my plate. Thank you, Aria. You're so sweet. Like, seriously, I have been making friends with people that, you know, we actually want to support each other, and we don't want to have like constant drama plaguing us or constant, you know, bad thoughts all the time. So if you are struggling and someone can't be there for you right away, 988, you can text that, and that is the mental health crisis line, I believe. Please, do I have that? Oh, I don't even have it as a banner. What is wrong with me? There's also thehotline.org. I had that up for domestic violence situations. So yeah, if you're ever going through a domestic violence situation with your family, mom, dad, siblings, partner, the hotline.org, you can call and text. You can also chat through the site for them. But I think it's 988 is the mental health crisis line. So keep those in mind, especially if you are working with people at a soup kitchen, if you come across people like homeless people or anybody that is in crisis. These are good tools and resources to have in the back of your brain that you could just be like, hey, I got you. You can call this number. You can go to this. Not everybody, especially homeless people, have access. So I know that like they can get cell phones and stuff, but it's harder to get access to like websites and stuff if you don't have internet. That is the downside of living in a digital age, is the fact that so many now can't just pick up a payphone and call who they need. Libraries, at least in my area, have shortened their hours because of funding cuts. And so then that means less people can use the internet that need to for free. There's just these little things around that I'm noticing that really impact certain groups of people that I need to, I want to write out and put a document out there for people to know what types of resources to give a person based on what they have access to. Because I know that like when my dad had to be homeless, I paid for his cell phone for most of the time, but it was like the bare basic cell phone could not be connected to the internet. And so he would always have to rely on the library. Like I had to make him an email address. He knew nothing about computers. Yeah, some people don't know like anything about computers. My parents did not really grow up with computers, and they never really had them when they lived on their own because like my mom was living off Social Security. She didn't really have money to do extra stuff like that. So there are a lot of people, even if they aren't homeless, there are a lot of people that still do not have full access to the internet. But anyway, with those updates, I'm waiting for food, and then I got to go do some chores and start trying to write out a schedule, because I've realized if I don't write things on my calendar that I have on my refrigerator, they will be lost forever into the ether, never to be retrieved of again. Hi, everybody. I'm just babbling today at everybody because it's also been weird since last night and those videos dropped from Mike Render. I don't know how everybody's feeling about that, but I have come to realize that I don't know if I can engage anymore in certain things. Like I was talking about how you need to protect your mental health in order to do advocacy work. I've realized I just need the noise to dissipate for a while in order for my brain to just calm down. Because with the election happening, I'm just nothing but stress right now. I'm picking my face. I am picking out my eyebrows. I am having so much anxiety that my acne is like blowing up. I keep getting itchy hives. Like, I don't need extra things to worry about at the moment. Knowing what's coming down the pipe, I need to make sure that I have all my ducks in a row so I can educate people properly on the things that are about to be released onto all of us here. Yeah. You watch it but can't watch recaps. I mean, I didn't watch all of Nora's because it was just very long, but I did like that, it takes multiple perspectives to hear things out to actually get to what the truth may be. And like she said, Mike Rinder, this is his truth. There's certain things that we perceive and we feel that are our truths, but it might not be the full truth. I'm still on the fence about being involved with the Scientology stuff. It's very disturbing. Yeah, I mean, as far as like being involved with the Scientology stuff, I'm basically going to stick to what my goals have always been in helping people get the word out. I watch as many protesters as I can. I have a lot to do this quarter with school and stuff, so I haven't been able to follow everything. But some people are doing really good work out there at getting the information back to us, like the links to go into these like town hall meetings and all that stuff. Like, just because there is like drama or things going on between people, that is always going to happen. But what we need to do is just try to refocus ourselves onto the bigger picture. What did we all come together for? That's what we need to still stick to. That it really sucks that we've had a lot of infighting, and I don't like that. I don't think anybody likes that. And not everybody is going to agree on everything, but we need to still remain civil and professional with each other, and not push people to take sides or tell people who they can and can't talk to or have as mods or have on their channel. Like, the important part is getting the correct information out and letting the public know what is happening. So that's what my goals have always been. I don't know about protesting for myself anymore because I am legit scared what it's going to be. Okay, no problem, sweetie. I'll talk to you later. Okay, feel free to message me later. All right, I'm around. What was I gonna say? So with some of the things that is coming down the pipeline with the next presidency, I am afraid that things are going to get so mucked up that we're going to not be able to focus on taking down Scientology. And I'm trying to figure out how we can split our time and attention for those things. And it's not going to be the same thing for everybody. I just know that like there's certain things that I need to pay attention to. One is being, knowing all the information that's coming out about what they want to do with public education because I'm a teacher. And I want to help the policies and make policies that are positive for the future of our children in the education system. So I have to pay attention to that. And with me being also trans, I have to pay attention to that. And it's not just because of me. If we have friends, family members, loved ones that are also in these boats, we need to band together to be able to protect one another. Knowing that he wants to stop all federal funding to all programs for sex and gender at any age, that is catastrophic. It can be catastrophic for people. I have also realized that I may need to hide myself again, which is not fair, but I am legit afraid to speak up sometimes about who I am, because even under Biden, the things that I have been told to my face because of my gender identity is absolutely insane. Left-wing teachers get doxxed a bunch by parents who don't like their gender. It has happened here in my area. I was once a part of a Facebook group for parents and teachers of the Pacific Northwest, and the amount of people they wanted to dox, the gross things that they were trying to dig up on people, is just insane to me. And it's just going to get worse. I don't see it getting any better, and we just have to put the buckles on and help protect one another through it. The people who are affected, I mean, everybody's going to be affected. Like, I don't think they understand, the people who voted for him, I don't think they quite understand what is about to happen. But I also don't want to make my videos all about politics either. I'm just going to, let's see. I think we need to be prepared in what he wants to do day one, but we also need to get through the holidays together. So this is the best time to make sure that we're caring for one another and we're being easy on each other, and you know, give people patience. There are a lot of people who feel extremely destroyed by the results, and the way they feel is valid. Everybody has their own feelings about this. So that's all I gotta say, I guess. Let me see where my food is. My food on its way yet? No, my food is not on its way. Dang it. All right, guys. Well, that is all for right now. I would show you Miss Scout, but she's dead asleep, and I am afraid to disturb her. Oh, but she's so cute, and I want to bring her over here. Scout. No, she's totally asleep. I'm not going to bother her. But just pretend there's a six-toed cat waving bye to y'all. Hopefully next stream she'll be a little bit more awake. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.